we have two kinds of Christians. We have sheep Christian and pig Christian. Okay, well, I'm not trying to insult Christianity. Neither am I trying to bring Shaba Lawanyama into this scenario. But I want to communicate something. Now, both sheep and pigs get muddy and dirty. However, they view that experience differently. The sheep Christian occasionally gets muddy and dirty, but they don't like to. In case they fall into the mud, they fight to get out. But the pig Christian loves to get dirty, loves to stay in the mud. He dances happily in the mud. In fact, the sheep Christian gets dirty occasionally, but the pig Christians get clean occasionally. Are you getting the understanding? Yeah. The pig Christians get clean occasionally. Occasionally they give their tithe. Occasionally they worship God. Occasionally they come to church. Occasionally they walk right. Occasionally. Occasionally they meet their girlfriend and they pray. Yeah. Occasionally. But a sheep Christian is the other way. They fall occasionally. And when they fall, they are not comfortable in it. But I want to let you know, every pig Christian is not considered a family of God. Let me give you a story. One day there was a particular farmer. Are you still here? If you're here, wave your hand, say, I'm listening. I'm preaching the word of God today. The making of a disciple. This farmer had two kinds of animals in his farmhouse. He had pigs and he had sheep. And then one day there was too much rain, and then one of his animals fell into a hole that was full of mud, and it was not able to get out. It was too covered with mud. Only eyes were left. Are you getting my story? My little story? Only eyes. He could only see the eyes, So the animal had only the eyes that could be able to see. So he didn't know whether it was which animal it was. He decided to call the veterinary officer. He said, Doctor, one of my animals has fell into the mud. I want you to come and treat the animal. So the veterinary doctor asked, what animal is it? The farmer said, I am not sure. I don't know. How long has it been in the mud? It's been there for some time. Is it crying? Is it making some noise? No, it is comfortable in the mud. The farmer said, I don't need to come to know which animal it is. That can only be a pig. The farmer said, no, I engaged the animal, and the animal told me it is a sheep. The doctor said, it may say it is a sheep, but it has the qualities of a pig. I don't know who I'm talking to.
Come on.
Now. You may say you are born again, but you have qualities of somebody that is not born again. And God says those kind of people, they cannot be able to enjoy the life and the transformation. Listen to me. What is to be born again? To be born again is to change nature.
Wow.
What is nature? Nature is the attributes of a person. Let me say it like this. This is how born again is. When you become born again, blessing come here. When you become born again, so this is blessing. Let's say he used to sin and do many, many bad things. Okay? What I think that's true.
It's true.
When he becomes born again, what happens? His mustache does not change. His hairstyle, maybe the hair color does not change. The height does not change. But what happens? The internal nature, the one that was of the devil, it is taken away, and a new nature is imparted into his spirit.
Come on.
Are we together?
Yes.
So all of a sudden, his desire changes. All of a sudden, the things he loves changes. These are the kind of people who tell you, since I got born again, the things I used to do, I don't do them anymore. Because the nature I had was taken away, and my desire was transformed and changed.
Ah.
Are we together?
Yes.
Now, let me put it this way. It is the nature of a cow to eat grass. Are you still here?
Yes.
Wave your hands if you're listening to me. It's the nature of a cow to eat grass. But today, if you pick the nature of a lion and place it in a cow, from that day, the cow will change diet. Come on, somebody.
Yes.
It will change diet. It will begin to eat meat. Because the nature of a lion, it is to eat meat. There's a saying that is very powerful, that no matter the economy of the jungle, the lion will never eat grass. Are we together?
Yes.
No matter how rotten the world is, a true child of God will never stay in sin. I'm telling you. No matter how rotten the world is. The reason why you're sinning and you're comfortable, you're not born again. Your nature is not transformed.